What's up, everybody? It's Joel from 7th Level Reptiles here. Glad to be back with you today. I want to thank you for tuning in as we take an updated look at our OD Leopard Pied clutch. I've been traveling out of town. Sorry, I'm a little spacey from all the travel, but I've been out of town for a week. Pops was here taking care of the animals and watching them while I was away. He was watching the boys too, making sure they're all right. But we're back in the snake room, and I couldn't wait to get back and see what these babies look like now that they've all shed out. So we're going to get them separated into their individual tubs today and take a closer look at them. And I wanted to share that with you. I know they're going to be beautiful, so I'm really excited. Let's turn the camera around and see what we've got. All right, so here we are with baby number one from this. The pairing again was OD Leopard Pied Het Clown to Pied. This guy is, or girl, is beautiful. I'm going to be honest, I'm not real good at IDing leopard, but I think this is a leopard, possible OD. It's pretty bright, but sometimes it's hard to tell with these pieds. Sorry, we'll try and, let me zoom out here a little bit so we can capture it more. You can see how fat I am. He's got this nice little blushing on the head. He really looks like he wants to take a nibble at me. But look at this pattern. This is a very, very good mix. Not high white per se, maybe a little bit higher white than pattern. Probably about 55 to 60% pattern or white. I don't know. It's close to 50-50. But man, isn't he gorgeous? Or she. Let's see if we can take a look here. That's a female. That's a girl. So that means she's probably going to get shed tested and maybe staying here with us. Let's see if she'll not crawl away. Let's look at the next one here. All right. I know y'all haven't eaten yet, but please stop acting like you want to eat me. Here we go. Here's another one. Very similar. This one has an even cooler head pattern. Just this blushing, almost looks like a Spartan helmet with a sword going into it. I don't know if you can make out the finer colors or definition there, but really cool head stamp on this one. Obviously high white, with most of the pattern being behind the head. So for those of you high white pied lovers, this is a great one. And let's see. Hey, little guy. Sorry, little girl. Looks like a girl. We'll check them later. Oh, and we got an escapee. We'll check later with the probe and see, verify if they pop female. I always probe them too, since females are a little easier to get a false positive. Sorry, I got one. That first one keeps wanting to crawl out. So here we've got another. This is the balance pad here, right? So most of the pattern is up front, with mostly white in the back. Just a beautiful animal, nice and orange. Again, some blushing on the head. I think we have another OD leopard here. I've never bred leopard pieds. Get back in there. So this is my first leopard pied clutch. So I might not, I've got to do some more research, probably ask some folks, but I think this is an OD leopard pied. Are you a boy or a girl? So far, I think we've hit 2 females, which is awesome. Or maybe I'm just tired from traveling, because this one looks like a female too, which would be great. Getting female heavy would be awesome. Hey, little one. All right. One more. Now this just looks like maybe a leopard pied. No OD here for sure. Head back in. So I'm going to pull this one back out just to look at the difference. If you can see it, I might have to zoom out, but you can see the color difference between these two. And look at it trying to escape again. Oh, I gotta love snakes. Hey, little baby. How about go under here? You stay right back there. You're nice and safe. All right. Oh, man. Y'all should have told me I was off the camera. Sorry about that. But aren't they cool? But you can just see how much darker this one is to this one. I think we're looking at an OD leopard pied here versus just a standard leopard Pied here. Now, this last little baby from the clutch is the one that's really, there's no way. This one's popping female too. So if I've got 4 females so far, that would be fantastic. I don't know if my wife would agree because I want to keep them. Put your head back down. All right, so the last baby here, this is the real weirdo. Oh, all right. And she wants to take a nom-nom at me. She's trying. Oh, she missed. But you can see she's a little angry. I don't know why, he or she. I guess I'm just assuming at this point. But if I didn't know any better, and those of you who've worked with Pied, go ahead and chime in the comments if you want. This has got to be pastel. But there is no pastel in either mom or dad. But obviously, maybe there's a low expression in mom that we weren't aware of. And, of course, leave it to the really unique and pretty ones to be angry. Probably just hungry. And they're not really angry. Let me say that before some people freak out. Ball pythons don't really get angry. They're not aggressive. They're defensive. And this is a baby. So, of course, by nature, it's defensive. Trying to keep the focus in here without getting bit. But you can see also a lot more definition on the head of this baby, which is pretty cool. Sorry, I'm getting the runaway. He just bit my camera. What are you doing? You little crazy monkey. That's me. All right. So you're not going to let me pop you, are you? You going to be angry? I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. All right. We're going to... Nope, you're going to bite me. I don't really care if you bite me, but I prefer you not getting that habit. So ball pythons are kind of creatures of habit. So if you have one that's really nippy like this, if you can kind of cover the head and flip them over, it kind of calms them down a little bit. Get back in there. Just trying to, I'm going to have to work with this one a little bit more to let him or her know that I'm safe, I'm not a danger. Probably trying to pop them is not the way to communicate that right now, but this is a boy, all right? So I don't know if you can see those 2 little red dots. Those are hemipenes. That one's a boy. So if you like the way it looks, pan over here again. We got the dynamic duo trying to escape. But here we're all set up. They'll go in the rack. I've already got it heating up, so it should be up to temp by now. So they'll be nice and comfy when they go in their new rack slot. But looks like we've got, I think, 4 OD leopard and 1 leopard, which is pretty crazy odds. I could be wrong with the leopard there. So I'm going to do a little more research and probably ask a couple folks who've got more experience with leopard and pieds, because it's pretty subtle, or can be. But man, these are great. Looks like I got great odds on the sex ratio here. Give me a shout out in the comments if you're still hanging around, and let me know which one of these you like the best. 1, 2, 3, 4, or feisty number 5. Which one do you like best? All right. So absolutely thrilled with the results from this clutch. Obviously, there was some drama that went along with this clutch if you saw the previous video, but these babies all look perfect and really healthy, and a few of them look really hungry, so they're going to get their first meal offered tomorrow. I usually wait a little longer. But shoot down in the comments, tell me which one's your favorite. Y'all have a great day.